Hey Gemini, welcome to January. Hello, welcome in. Let's see where we go. This reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Feel free to swap around the energies. As always, I could be talking to a cross-watcher. So if you're part of our All Zodiac Pass, you get all the extendeds. So why don't you look at your Moon, Rising, or Venus sign? Why not, if this doesn't resonate for you? Okay. Also next week, I am going to be doing or starting the group coaching piece of the spiritual business class. So if you're wanting to move away from a current way of life that isn't supporting you, and you really want to step into your abundance and do it through your own work, shining your light out there, putting yourself out there, then jump on board. That's starting on January 4th, so we don't have too much time left. But let's go and see what the reading is about today for January, for Gemini. Just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Deep breath, everybody. "2021 is almost over." You are perfectly imperfect. I love that. You're perfectly imperfect. See through the perfectly purple lens of your galactic destiny. Are you noticing the word perfect? Perfectly showing up here? Your greatest joy pollinates the world. Some of you are going to be stepping into a joyful, not that you haven't been joyful, but I just feel like 2021 has been very up and down, especially for Gemini. And there's a couple of things here. Leaving behind perfectionism, stepping into creativity, doing what feels good, doing what feels awesome, right? Jupiter is moving into Pisces, and in my house, in my astrological chart, that's the 5th house, the house of creativity. So I am a Gemini moon. So just parenthetically saying that right now I'm just feeling that like stepping into your creativity will bring in joy, and then you're in joy, and then it brings in more joy. It's just kind of this snowball effect. So don't miss out on that. Let me see here. These go here. That doesn't happen. That's not happening. You stay right there. All right. Let's see where we go. Gemini. Just getting this like really funny, lighthearted energy from you right now, which is just beautiful. So let's see where we go. Here in the spread, any zodiac signs that do show up beyond Gemini, I will look at them in the extended. All right. All right. Well, showing up right now, this is the Empress. So this is Taurus and Libra. I do see Virgo here, and I see a message coming in, something that you might have waited for some time. You could be dealing with a Taurus, Libra, or Virgo. I feel like they've been watching you, paying attention to you in some important way. Hanged Man in reverse, 10 of Swords in reverse. Wow, 5 of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Cups. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Oh my goodness, King of Swords in reverse, King of Cups. Knight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Emperor in reverse. Wow, somebody's got some splaining to do, okay? I feel like this is a person, the 2 cards that are in the upright here, the Ace of Cups and the King of Cups, and I like the Hanged Man in reverse here because it makes me feel like one is really releasing and letting go, letting go of being stuck, letting go of feeling like things aren't moving. I almost feel like there was an opportunity this year for some love, and it never transpired. If there's somebody from your past, Taurus, Libra, Virgo, I also see, here's more Virgo, I also see Aries. It's getting a mindset, a stuck mindset, a poverty mindset, a poverty consciousness is getting unstuck, okay? It's not quite the time for the beginning. It's almost like, okay, so let me explain this to you. Those of you who take my tarot class know this. The 5th card in my readings for myself is always my timing card, okay? So this is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And a lot of times what the Ace of Pentacles says to me in a timing position is within the year. We only have a few more days of 2021. I feel like this is waiting until next year, all right? So the year that there's a new beginning in is 2022. Obviously, this is a January 2022 reading. So you may not see this coming. This might be something of a surprise. And I feel like someone who has been paying attention to you, someone who's been watching you, who's been wanting to come out of the shadows and communicate their love, communicate their feelings, have been kind of stopped because of either you in the past have felt really betrayed by love, really let down by love. And so that is, I like the Ten of Swords in the reverse because it feels to me like the swords are going to fall out of this person. Like it's no longer going to be a feeling of, love is always bad to me, or I always pick the wrong people, or you're not going to have that anymore, Gemini. I just feel like the new thing is beginning, and it is a very clear, straightforward path, moving forward, putting in the time and effort, but it's not happening until the new year. So if you're watching this before 2022 starts, then know what needs to happen right as we move into 2022. Venus is still in retrograde until the end of January. So some of you have to have this Venus retrograde period in order to allow someone to come back. I feel like you're moving toward, in the new year, new love and making it real. Ace of Pentacles, making it real. Removing any kind of coldness you might have around love. King of Swords is in the reverse, can be very nasty, but it feels to me like with this Ace of Pentacles, it's almost like the King of Swords has been guarding your heart and guarding. So you've been really not letting anything in, not letting anybody in. You also may have someone who's a King of Swords. There's Aquarius energy here too, who has not stepped forward because they're not ready. They're not ready, and neither were you, but in the new year you will be. All right. It does feel to me like maybe at the very end of January we have Venus going direct, but it's still in shadow period until March 1st. So you still have some time here to collect yourself. I'm going to clarify this Ten of Swords, Five of Pentacles. That's some seriously stuck energy. Three of Wands in reverse, Queen of Swords, Five of Swords. Okay, Wheel of Fortune, and then the Six of Swords in reverse. So there's not much forward movement until you see things more clearly. I feel like you have had people who have been very cold to you or hurtful to you in the past. I do. I see that very easily with this Ten of Swords in reverse. It's just like, it's almost like you're holding on to that pain, not letting forgiveness, not forgiving someone, not wanting to let that go. And it's almost like you're holding on to the negativity of something. That is what needs to go. You can see the situation clearly for what it is, but it's not about holding on to the negative of it. Forgiveness is about releasing that. It's not about condoning what they did or anything like that. But I feel like in the new year, it's really asking you to pay attention to Venus. Pay attention to what's important to you and what you want in relationships. Holding on to this past hurt isn't going to get you there. All right, it really needs to be let go of. And I feel like your expectations are always that people are going to be jerks, that you're going to attract cold, angry people. I feel like control freaks, people who are narcissistic. I feel like you have this, like, okay, I really want this new love to come in, but I'm terrified that this person is going to be awful. And it does, or I'm terrified that I'm going to get another person on my path who is my past pattern. And a lot of our experience in this lifetime, in this world, at this stage of our evolution, is that patterns do come up for us in order for us to learn the universe is not trying to punish you. Okay? I feel like the universe is trying to move you in the direction of gratitude, because your movement forward is being stopped. All right, the Emperor, you taking action in your own life, Knight of Pentacles, making things real, is being stopped in favor of a much more fantasy-driven kind of experience. So you may be resisting a real person coming in because you're terrified of it being an old pattern. Or you just don't want to, if there's somebody in your life right now and it's not growing and not moving, there's something about forgiveness that needs to happen here in order for things to move forward. I just feel like you're resisting it out of, there's a couple things. Remember what I said about the fantasy here. I also see, when we see King and Queen of Swords, I also see like extreme realist, to the point of everything has a negative turn to it, right? That there's no, like, me seeing reality means that I'm going to see awful things. And I want to read this to you. I want to read this one to you. See through the perfectly purple lens of your galactic destiny. Because I feel like that's, it's not rose-colored glasses, but it is something that may help you shift out of this too rigid or cold look at the world, like everyone's out to get me, or I'm always attracting. There is somebody who's watching you, who wants to come in, who's not sure, okay? Not sure. And you're resisting this by thinking everybody's going to be hurtful to you. So this is a 23 card. I always say the numbers because it might have some significance to somebody. 23 is a 5 card, is 5. 2 plus 3 is 5. It gets reduced to that 5 digit, and 5 is about change, okay? So you've just been given new vision. Don your purple glasses of galactic destiny and envision anew. From this new perspective, you're able to see what others cannot. Everything happening now is filtering through the purple lens of the highest service for you and those around you. Every seeming obstacle is there to steer you forward on your true path. Each encounter, chance meeting, or random resource has a purple tint to it, so you can identify it's just for you. It's like having X-ray glasses to see the connections, threads, and perfect patterns of the cosmic tapestry being woven in front of your eyes. Wearing my purple glasses of galactic destiny, what do I see differently now? So that's a little journal prompt for you. It is about seeing things through our humanity, or tapping into someone else's humanity, tapping into compassion for other people. Also compassion for yourself. I feel like you have had a little bit of a hard ride here. Okay? So I'm going to explore this a little bit. I'm going to explore this Virgo, Taurus, Libra energy I see. I also see Aries here. I see Sag and Pisces in that Wheel of Fortune. So we will take a look at those signs. If you're dealing with any of those signs, stick around. The link is below if you want to continue with me. If this is your reading, I'll see you over there.